Alright, just an editor's note. This effect is like for more advanced editors and people who know the basis of Davinci, and it might be quite hard to follow for people who are just getting into editing. So just keep that in mind. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments, right? Yeah.
Damn, baby, are you down?
Oh my god!
Alright, what's up? So today I'm gonna be showing you how to do like that SMUTI effect that I said do a tutorial on. So it's a very difficult effect. A lot of stuff goes into it. So it's gonna be a more open-ended like tutorial, so you can tweak however you want it. And it's not gonna go over like every step by step, but it should like make a clear representation of how to do it. So I can drag in a clip. What you want to do, I'm not going to do any velocity or anything. Basically, I'm not going to use the song. So on the clip, you want to, do your trim right, cut it off, drag your clip out, make a mark on your kill, right? And you want to do your velocity and stuff, but the hard part is you make sure your clips are unlinked, and this is again very open-ended, so you can make it however you think it looks good. But the gist is you want to go before the clip, or like before the kill. You want to cut on the kill, and then here you're gonna alt click it, so you're gonna make two copies. Top copy, what you're gonna want to do is you want to go into your not fusion, color tab, go into like the little circle thingy here, probably see my cursor, and then click on this little pen, and you want to outline the whole character. Make it a nice looking outline though. This is like, I'm not going to actually use this, but right, you want to outline your character, just your character, on one frame. So I would recommend doing it on the first frame, or like when your pump is sticking straight up. So like scrub through here, find when your pump is sticking straight up, and then trace around your whole character, right, and go all the way around her. So that's what you want to do for your top clip. And then for your bottom clip, you want to go into your fusion, and you want to add a transform node. And this is the difficult part. So at the beginning, right here, you want to keyframe your size, and then at the end, you want to keyframe your size. This is like, I'll give you like the settings for this, but and you want to keyframe your size, right? Here, you want your size to be small because you want it to go in, right? So I like 0.8 right here, and then that's all you want to do for this. And then you go open up your spline right here, top right, zoom out, highlight both of these, tap S on your keyboard, it'll make it like a more exponential curve, and then drag this top one out a little bit, and drag the bottom one out just a tad. Control S, always to save so your thing doesn't crash, and then you can go back, and so this will, right, but you have your velocity, so it won't look like this quick, right? So once you have this and you've traced your character, on your character you want to overlay, so you want to fade it in for like, I'd say, you see how it says like 0.7 right here? I do 0.7, so your character will fade in for 0.7, right? And you're gonna want to make this, it's gonna be masked out, right? So an example would be over here, and you want to make it mask out, right? So you see there's two layers. I have a compound clip here, but the two layers, you see the character comes out and the thing goes in. So when the character comes out, you want to have that one frame, you're gonna mask him out, and you're gonna want to drag a transform node and just make him a tad bit bigger when he comes back, right? And then on the, what's it called, on the background clip, like the thing that goes smaller, effect is, that's not it, right here on this one, kind of cool effect. You search up, you have to have Sapphire plugins, by the way. I have other videos on it, you get it. It's distort RGB. You drag this on here, and then copy my settings, drag this all the way down, and you just want it to be like that, so 0.020, and then you can see like on the corners it changes like the edges a little bit, right? So you want to keyframe that at the start, and then at the end, like when it's like really small, you want to keyframe it again, 0.14. So as it goes, you can see like the edges just warp like a tad bit, and it like adds like that little effect in the background, right? So that's like the first part. So there's a lot of parts that go into it. Then the hardest part, in my opinion, probably the brick. So you, like, quick note, it's very hard to do on performance mode. If someone's like clip is in performance mode in Fortnite, like you can see the brick flying in here, right? And so you just want to go and mask out that brick, right? So I'll find another example right here. You see the brick is flying in. So this brick right here, what you want to do, you want to control B and then use your arrow keys, go one frame to the right, control B again, then alt drag this clip up, go here, control R, just bring up retime controls, go here, zoom all the way in, and make this a freeze frame, speech impediment, I guess, freeze frame, and then go into your color tab, go here, bring out your pen, and you want to go in, again, all these masks, they need to be really good. And it only really works on brick, like if the clip is in brick. So I bet there's like people that have come up with like how to do it in wood. I bet it's possible, but I think it looks best in brick. And so you want to mask it out, and I would recommend bringing your mask in a little bit from the edge so you don't see like any of the white, because like if it's out like this, then you're gonna see that white like right there, and it looks really bad. So you want to drag it in, just make sure every edge is well masked like that, save it, and on every single brick you do, I'd recommend doing like 8 to 10 bricks. You're gonna want to add an alpha output and drag this in. So then if I drag this by itself, it's just the brick is floating there on the left side of the screen, right? And so you want to get a ton of bricks. You want to try to get them all over your screen. So like right here, you know, you could get this one, right? You can get all of them from this frame, to be honest. You can get this one, you can get like this one floating in right here. You know what I mean? It's all personal opinion how you like it. You can get this brick right here. Anyways, once you get like a lot of bricks, what you're gonna want to do is multiple examples.
Damn, baby.
Right here, as you can see, I have all these bricks, right? You know, this is kind of a bad example, but here's all those bricks, so I can drag it by itself here. These are all bricks. They can be, yeah, right, they can be from any frame, and you just want to have each one in a freeze frame. So think of it, back to the first example, all the way down here. You want to have them all in a freeze frame. So way down here. If you have this in a freeze frame, right, you drag this down to your first row, you can alt drag this up multiple times. I mean, you want to have different bricks, like different brick shapes, right? But now you have this brick multiple times. And so this one, you could move it, maybe make it a little bit smaller, maybe drag it up, maybe rotate it a little bit, make it a little bit bigger, right? You play with it. You make it look how you want it. And so I could do that with all of these. You can make this one down, make this over, rotate it like a little bit like that. You can like warp the shape a little bit, right? You can do it however you want. You can make it longer, you can make it shorter, right? It's all in like what you think looks good. So if you're lazy like me, you just want to do the same brick a couple times, then you can do that, right? And so once you have them all, you want to make sure you put your magnet on. You want to all have them line up to one. So you see how they're clicked together here? You want to make them all there. And then this is kind of important, depending on how long your buildup is or how long your velocity is, how long you want it, right? I would say for like a length of mine that I did in the tutorial,
Baby, are you
like that, I would cut every 4 frames. So if I go back here, I'll explain what I mean. Right here, this brick, you're gonna want to go with your arrow keys 1, 2, 3, 4, trim in, and then this one, so you're already 4 in, right? So you want to 1, 2, 3, 4, trim 4 more in, and drag this in. Then this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, drag this in. 1, 2, 3, 4, drag this in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So it's the same kind of process every time. Nothing really changes. And then you're gonna have all of your masks, right? So once you do this for all of your clips, you change the positioning for them, all of your bricks, you do all of that, right? Then you just want to drag over all of them. Oh, actually, one thing I forgot. You also want to do a little fade in. So I'd recommend like 5.5, right? You want to do this on all of your clips, 0.4, 0.5, anywhere around there, right? You want to do that on all your bricks, so it like kind of looks nice. They don't look like abruptly coming in. And then after you do that on all your clips, you want to make this new new compound clip right here. Doesn't matter, you can change the name if you want. I don't really care. I'm not gonna create, right? So here's your bricks, and this little compound clip is what you just saw over here, except this one I put a lot of time into. So right, this is all those bricks fading in, just move them around, right? Should be pretty self-explanatory at this point. So once you have your bricks over here and you have the mask going down and then the character popping out, then you just want to sync it up to the song, right? And if you're using a song, I'm not using a song for this. It's just kind of back and forth examples, but you want to sync it up with the song. I did like a little song pause.
Baby, are you
Right? So do whatever you want with your song, but you want to sync them all up. So you want to make your character. You can see. I don't know why it all blurred out in this example. I could probably. That's off. You want to make the character that comes out. You can see how his legs never go out of frame, right? You want the bottom to always stay in frame. So he'll get a little bit bigger than this character. You can see it's not a good masking job either, but he'll get bigger than the other character, so it doesn't look like 2 dudes on top of each other. You want him to be bigger than the other guy, cover him up, and then the bricks should go around the in like the black space and stuff to fill in black space. I obviously didn't do a very good job in this one, but the bricks will fill in the black space, and that's about it. You can add your shake preset. I added mine, and that's basically the clip. It's not much else to do with it, but hopefully this helped you guys. You can mess around with it, obviously. You can tell me to watch like your renditions of it if you post it in your videos and stuff. I kind of want to see what you guys mess around with it, but yeah, I don't know. Nothing else really to say. Thanks for watching, and I hope it helped.